Hello, everybody. We have a cool guest star today, Swan Hellion. How are you?
Very good. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me tonight. It's
It's
exciting.
our, it's our pleasure. It's nice to see you.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you guys in Norway?
Yeah, we're
We
from
are
Norway
in
now.
Norway. Where are you now?
I'm actually in Sweden.
Oh,
We're
really?
Sweden. Oh,
Yeah, in the south.
okay.
And you live in
Yeah,
Sweden now?
yeah, I do. I've been living in Sweden for 7 years now.
Oh,
Really?
really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool. So we are neighbors.
yeah, kind of. Where do you live in Norway exactly?
Something called Fredrikstad, right with the border, 30 minutes away.
Oh, yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well, that sounds very Swedish, actually.
yeah, it does. So, how is life in Sweden then?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I can't complain. I live in a small village. It's very quiet, and I like it. Yeah, I'm a small town boy, so it fits me well. But yeah, I can't complain so far. I like it.
Why did you move to Sweden?
My wife is from Sweden, actually, so
Okay.
I was familiar with the country before, um, but I moved in the south, as particularly because she was from there.
Ah,
Okay.
okay. Yeah, can you tell us about your band?
I'm gonna try, yeah. Blackrain. So we're hard rock band, like often labelized as a sleaze glam metal band from the French Alps. We started playing together actually a long time ago. We've always played in Blackrain and only in Blackrain. So we started playing together in high school,
Yeah.
Oh,
which
really?
is why it's been a long time. And I don't really remember when it started to get like really serious and when we came up with that name Black Rain. But we've done several albums. We've done a lot of things, especially in France, where we've been on TV for the Thailand show.
Okay.
Well, we've been on radio. We did some big concerts, opening for maybe like bands like Scorpions or Alice Cooper, for example.
Yeah.
And we've been working with the label Steam Hammer for now for 2 albums. So the previous one that was Dying Breed, and the upcoming one that will come out the 25th of November, which is named Untamed. So
Yeah.
to make a long story short, that's about it.
So you're excited about the new album?
Very excited for different reasons, but especially because we never had in the past an album that sounds that good. You know, I'm talking here about the production, and also the feedback that we got so far is very good. So it's a lot of things are happening. We're getting better in at a lot of things. Like we've done a lot of shows lately, and it went really good. I think the band is actually reaching a new level now, and I'm really looking forward to see what happens in the near future.
Of
The
course.
album's produced in Sweden or France?
It's been recorded basically at home. So like most of the bands today, you know, we have our home studios and we exchange tracks through internet like that. So that's for the recording part, but then the mixing and the mastering, it's been done in Germany by our friend Hannes Born from Kissing Dynamite.
Yeah.
Is the singer,
Okay.
and it turned out that he's also a producer, which is something we didn't know about um, before we toured together in 2019. And so that's why we asked him to produce the album. And if I knew he was a producer, I would have asked him to do this for us much earlier in the band career.
And I remember talking about a little, if I retroduce a little the past, when you guys started in the high school, I remember you start to play speed metal, right? Not the hard rock glam. Why you changed the genre?
Yeah, that's right. It was in the very beginning. We were very much influenced by heavy speed metal. Um, we had a different kind of inspiration, and that's because we were quite young, and we actually didn't know about all this 80s metal scene. Or I mean, we did know about bands, the biggest bands like Guns N' Roses and that kind of things, which we were big fans anyway. But we never heard about Wasp, Motley Crue, barely, because when we were teenagers, we grew up in the 90s, and all this wave of all those bands from the 80s, the disappeared kind of after grunge, right? So we got to know about all those bands by a friend that was working in a pizzeria, and we started to listen to all the tapes he would give us, and we got like, it was it was life changing, especially for me. When I discovered all those bands with this music and those big concerts, this attitude, it was a whole package, and that was really what we were looking for in the music. And then very quickly, when we were doing our first concerts, we realized that it was much funnier to play the music that sounded more like Motley Crue than Gamma Ray. At least for us on stage, we found it a bit more annoying to play heavy speed metal, because you had to be maybe much more concentrated, and you couldn't move as much as you wished. And, so we just changed naturally to another kind of style, and quickly after, actually, all this this trend influenced by the 80s, came back. It was a big revival back then in around 2010, and if I remember correctly. So it was really great back then.
Right, that's cool. And actually, I have to tell you, when we see your videos, of course, we watching you guys. I told Kim, my husband, I told him his image, yours, looks more like black metal. I really like the style. It is like he has to like kind of cool things, cult. I mean, about demon and stuff, because we are talking about soon about this song, because it's have something particular with 666. I know that, but your image looks a little like a black metal. Do you like black metal?
Yeah, well, yes, I love black metal. I was listening to black metal before I listened to glam metal, actually, which is a bit weird, but it's because I'm from this generation, and I had a big period when I was only listening to black metal when I was a teenager, and I was very close-minded back then. I can tell you something fun about it, actually. It's back in those days when I was listening to a lot of black metal, when I was looking at magazines, and I would see like those, I remember seeing Hanoi Rocks or a Motley Crue in the magazine, and I was like, what the fuck is this, man? This looks so gay, and I will never listen to that because they look like shit. And a few years after, here I come and I look just like them, and I'm playing the same kind of music. So, never say never.
You never know.
No, you never know. You never know. But I guess I look like a black metal dude. I've been told very often. And another funny story is when I used to hang out in Stockholm quite a lot 10 years ago. Everybody would think I was the singer of Vatain.
Oh.
Apparently we look alike, and a lot of people were actually shocked because I was wearing makeup, and they would wonder why the fuck the singer of Blackrain turned glam, you know. So I had to explain to many people, but this is not me. You know. I'm not the singer of this black metal band. It was a bit confusing.
Yeah.
Do you want to try black metal again?
Oh, I'm still listening. I never stopped actually. We played different kind of stuff, you know. But I was listening in the beginning when I was a kid. I still listen to it. I still listen to everything. I just enlarged my musical range. I became much more open-minded about music, and but I'm still listening a lot to black metal. And my favorite band is still Emperor. It always been, and I have friends playing black metal. They are really good at it, and I really enjoy listening to them as well. So I never stopped actually.
So you like Norwegian black metal though?
Oh yeah, most of it. Yeah, absolutely. It all came from Norway anyway in the beginning. So you had to like the Norwegian black metal.
There was a little crazy in the days.
Yeah, I guess that's why they made it such a legend, you know.
Yeah.
And they made quite good movies about it as well, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen.
So the Chaos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was an interesting one.
It's a crazy one, huh?
Yeah, I really liked it. I thought I don't know, of course, if it really happened that way, but it made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Great.
The vocal was. So yeah.
And you still like these bands from like you say, Motley Crue. This is my favorite band actually, Motley Crue. Black metal, hard rock. Do you still like this? Of course, you sing this kind of music, but do you like some kind of these bands or not?
Yeah, for sure. They're all in my playlist that I listen most of the time. So of course, I still like them. I listen to a lot of 80s black metal now, right? No, 80s black metal. That's not the word, but 80s glam metal, and I try to listen. I try to get familiar as well with what bands do now today. You know, I try to check out what all the young people are playing, what the music is becoming. So, like I said before, I'm listening to a lot of different things.
Right. And talking about your video, Demon, I know you have the date of your contract. It was January 6, 2006. Like it means 666. I mean, it means something for you because I know you play a little about demon stuff. Do you believe in that? Or tell us about this story, please.
Yeah, you're very well informed. We had a lot of different record contracts, and I think this one was one of the first we had. Mm-hmm. We were not lucky with that contract, so it didn't bring us a lot of good things, you know. And I think it happened actually. I don't know. I don't remember for sure, but I think we signed another contract like almost 10 years day for day after the first one. And I can't remember exactly, but we do actually believe in that kind of things. And some in Blackrain nowadays, they has become actually religious. And for myself, I mean, I've always been very open with all those ideas. I'm not sure if you can always talk about gods and demons and you know, but I'm more like a pagan kind of person, I guess. And I like to believe that there is life after death, or at least that there is something. I have no clue what it can be, but the other thing that I'm sure about is, you know, nobody has died long enough to go there and come back to tell us how it is.
Exactly.
So I guess everything is possible.
Right.
So when you played it in that video, you have
Makeup.
makeup, a red face,
Yes.
and the video takes a lot of hours. How was it to have this on your face?
It was okay. It's we did a lot of takes. We had a lot of rush for the video, and obviously I did put all that paint in the end, so I didn't have to wear it too long. But in any case, it didn't bother me, and I actually think that I found my perfect role. It's I felt very comfortable with this makeup for some reason. Some in the band would say that yeah, that it's me.
Because you
But
make a lot of funny videos too.
sorry.
You make a lot of funny music videos too.
Yeah, this time for the release of this new album, we did change the things a little bit. We thought it would be actually more interesting to stay who we are, to really stay ourselves, and so that's what we do most of the time when we're together. We try to have fun, and I think it's better to keep it natural and not to pretend to be someone you're not. I think what the image you send to people is better that way, and I think they understand it better. Actually, the feedback is better.
And actually, you guys are involved in the creation of the videos, the direction or create the story. I want this and that. You are involved?
Yeah. We always because we never had a lot to invest in the videos. We never actually worked with a record label that would be like, okay, we're gonna give you a video team, and they're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. It never happened. We mostly hired our own team, people usually we know, and we write down the script, the scenario, and we prepare everything. So it's always the band that is behind the videos. Nowadays, I guess it works like this most of the time, except when you're really big and you start working with major companies. But it's extremely rare nowadays. So
Right.
You make some cartoon videos too.
I don't remember that, but
So
maybe.
yesterday the cartoons they had the song. I don't remember the song, but some cartoons.
Maybe I can't remember, but we did some lyrics video, like animated with with the characters from the artwork of Dying Breed. Yeah, this is our bassist Matt that is actually doing those.
Okay.
So he's very good at editing and all that computer stuff.
Right.
It's his thing.
And talking about this new album, you're going to have a tour, or you already have it, of course, in different places, but you thinking about to come to Norway and Latin America, Mexico. I'm from Mexico, so for us, I think it will be great to see you guys in these countries. Not just Mexico or Norway, all around the world will be great. But do you have plans to go?
Well, it's we're always looking to play everywhere, but unfortunately it's not always easy, because obviously it costs a lot to fly a band overseas, and I guess a band like Blackrain is not popular enough in many countries, so if you can't get the money back on your investment, then it's very limited. But for what I know so far, because I'm not the one dealing with the concerts, but I know we have gigs booked, like in France, in Belgium, in UK, in Germany, but I don't know for the rest. And I know we have a lot of fans in Latin America, actually. We've always had a lot of feedback from there. But we never got the opportunity to go play there, so we would love to. Hopefully it will happen. We never know, and for Scandinavia, we played a little bit back in the days, but that was a long time ago. I guess last time we came in Scandinavia was probably about 10 years ago. Well, I think we played twice in a bit further up Oslo. We played many times in Stockholm, but no, it's always the same thing. It's we have a lot. I can see that we have a lot of listeners in Stockholm and in Helsinki. There's not that much in Norway, actually. I don't know, but it is the way it is. So I hope we will play in Scandinavia, but nothing booked for now. But we hope for the best. We'll see.
But you know, it's always like this, a little by little. Everybody helps. Maybe like many people from the radio is from all around the world. So we have fans for or listeners for
all over the place.
Many countries. So we hope we can help a little bit.
It's you know, the mouth by mouth is usually what works quite the best very often. So it's important to make promotion and to talk about the band all the time. But yeah, we do our best, and thank you for your help.
No problem.
We can connect you actually with some of the promoters in Norway and Mexico.
But that sounds good. That sounds very good, because we're missing actually contact in. We have a lot of connections, but not everywhere. So yeah, it
will be cool to see you there.
Awesome. I hope so.
So what do you like to do on your free time?
I don't have any free time.
Okay, that was fast.
No, I don't have any hobby actually. You know, I work as a tattoo artist in Sweden.
Oh, great!
It's quite it's quite popular. Everybody's tattooed here, so I'm working almost every day. And when I'm free, I try to keep this little time to do what I have to do for the band. And I have family as well, so you know, you need to take care of your wife and so on. Otherwise, it's complicated.
Oh, that's cool. You have something extra to do, not just the band, you know, because it's hard. We have different jobs too, so it's not so easy just regular.
No, it takes a lot of time, so it's a double job, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you play so many other instruments than guitar?
By necessity, I do play a little bit of bass, and sometimes because now we do use some new kind of sounds on the new album. There's a bit of keyboard, so I have to do this a little bit as well. But I'm not. You can call myself a player. I'm just doing it the strict minimum when I have to record, and that's it. So guitar mostly, and singing a lot. I'm very interested into the singing part. It's something that I really enjoy to explore the vocals techniques and try to evolve a little bit, because it's a hard job.
Yeah. And what is the dream of the band? You know, everybody have a dream to be more famous, big bang, or what are your dreams, guys?
I don't know if we still have like the dream. We are not dreamers like we used to. I can tell you that when we started, and much after we started, I mean the first 10 years, you know, everybody would tell us that you will never do anything, you will go nowhere, it will never work, and we never gave a fuck, because we were so much, you know, over the top all the time, so into it. That it didn't matter what we could read about the music industry, what people could tell us. We just wanted to become like Mötley Crüe, and we actually did everything like them. And the only difference is we never got the money. So, but all the bullshit.
That's a big problem.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. We realized that much after, but in the beginning we didn't care. We didn't need any money anyway. We just needed to drink and have fun, and that was about it. So yeah, after a few years, we had to get back on earth and realize that the music industry today is super tough.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah, it's something totally different, and especially when you choose to play that kind of music, it's definitely not popular. It's a very little crowd. It's a very little community. But there is this little community all around the world, so that's a good thing, at least, because anywhere you go, there's still a bit of people that will come to the show. And then when we realized that we actually had to have a job in the end on the side, because we wouldn't it was about surviving and not living, so then we got back to reality, and we just told ourselves that we're gonna keep doing this band because we have this long-time friendship that is quite unique, and we like to play together. We have a good record label. We have people that call us to play nice festivals, nice concerts. So let's do it, and let's do it the best we can. Where it might not be like the top priority all the time in our lives, but it's still gonna be a priority when it has to, and we're gonna try to make it to make it increase, and to make it the best we can, and that's it. And we will see where it goes. But so far we're very satisfied with the way it works, and it's still very exciting. We still have actually the same passion for it than we had in the beginning. It's just that we just a little bit back down on earth. That's it.
Actually, the band plays really cool. We really like it.
Yeah.
When we hear you, awesome, cool. Really, it is powerful.
Okay, thank you.
It is the essential of glam metal, hard rock, but in the 2020, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. But it's still the new with the old one together, and it's powerful. We really like it.
It's like a mix.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so, because we really don't want to just be a copy or just reproduce that exactly what was done in the 80s. This was never the goal of the band. Really, what we want is to play what we like, and we like actually to have a little bit of diversity in the music. We don't want to only have party songs and to be locked up in a little box doing always the same style. I think on this new album, Untamed, we show that side of the band actually pretty well. The songs are very diverse, and like you say, it can sound like really much old school, but still with this production and with our touch, I think it's sometimes sounds kind of original and quite modern. So
it's like old school with power.
Yeah, but it's all about it, I think the hardest to do in music is always to keep it simple but efficient. It sounds easy when you listen to it, but it's very hard to do.
Of course it is. So that's cool. And now this coming a little funny part. Maybe, I don't know if you can.
You're scaring me here.
If you can record us the name of the radio, like greetings, like hello, my name is Swan, Hellion from the band, blah blah blah, and you listen to La Pajarraca radio. I know the radio name is hard to pronounce.
It's super hard.
You can try. Huh?
Wait.
Do this.
Actually, I need to write down the name of the radio, so because if I don't read it, like I'm gonna fuck it up.
You can try. I make the addition.
Oh, yeah, many people.
It's
so it's okay.
Sorry.
But can you say it again? The name.
La
Yes.
Pajarraca.
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 Pajarraca. Okay.
Radio, yeah.
You ready?
Oh yeah.
Ready.
Well, this is Swan from Blackrain, and you're listening to La Pajarraca Radio. Rock on!
Yeah, great.
Was it correct or no? It was bullshit, I guess.
Yeah, that
I
was
guess my
okay.
accent
Oh,
was.
yeah. It's hard to for everybody, you know. I'm sorry. I didn't think I would like
If you would have told me before, I would have practiced.
Yeah, I know. It's always happen. Every person we make the interviews.
Many people are struggling
Like,
with this.
what?
Yeah,
Can you pronounce that?
yeah, but you know, it's very uncomfortable when yeah, for me, which is, I'm French, and moving to Sweden, it's it's very easy for me to understand foreigners. You know, I have no problem, but when it's real Swedish people and they start with their weird pronunciation, especially in the south, you know, I'm like, but how the hell do you say this? This is impossible for me.
Yeah,
And,
the same
it's a
for
little
me.
bit the same with you know my pain. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we had a funny part because we talked to Biff in Saxon,
Yeah.
and we asked him if he can say this, and I said no. I have to send you a mess, and he sent us 5 messages.
I thought
All
that
right.
he was not doing
And
it.
in the background, you can hear a lot of bottles. He sent us 5 different.
Yeah, but that's super cool.
Oh, it was a little bit funny.
Yeah, but it's a struggle with language very often, and
For
yeah.
me too. As I say, actually, I start to forget a lot of words in English
Yeah.
because I stopped to speak English in the house or in my work. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
very good. I never done that, so you're very, but you speak a good Norwegian now.
So good, not yet, because I
Been
have
in school for 2 years.
Yeah, but
All right.
it's difficult. It's
Oh.
it's almost similar, you know, Norwegian and Swedish, but it's hard for me. It's hard to learn Norwegian.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah.
For you too, I guess. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, for me, you know, I never did much effort about it because the problem is everybody speaks English, so it's an easy way out for me. But quite often at the studio, I have to do the effort for all the people or people that feels really uncomfortable talking English with me. Then I do it in Swedish, and I guess I know I sound retarded, but they understand what I. Most of the time, I guess they understand what I say. Hopefully.
Well,
So if you come to Norway, just tell us then.
Absolutely, I will definitely do that. Yeah.
you where you live in Sweden, you say? Where do you live?
It's like 2 hours down from Gothenburg.
Oh,
Okay, it's not so.
it's not so bad. It's like
Good. Yeah.
2-3 hours with train from us.
Yeah, because Gothenburg.
But that's so you're really at the border.
Yeah, I'm 30 minutes away.
Fredrikstad.
Oh yeah. But I think I've been not so far actually from where you live. So yeah, it could be fun to.
Yeah, of course.
Do you still have any rock bars around where you live, or how is it? Do you still have any rock bars around where you guys live?
Yeah, I have.
Nah,
You
but,
have-
but
You have one?
I have my own bar. Yes, I have.
Oh shit, bro. Okay.
we can drink here.
Oh yeah, but that sounds like a good plan.
So it's in the other house outside. I have an own bar.
All right.
Just we are not there because start to be cold. They're here too, in there too. So this is like a separate room, and that's why we was not there. But we used to make the interviews, the background, our guitars and the
Okay.
bar stuff. But
And we have a bar 1 minute away. You can walk just 1 minute, and it's a bar there, live music, rock and roll, and stuff.
Yeah, that sounds good. So it's not like a small village. It's quite
Like a paradise.
yeah. Yeah, sounds
We
like
can
it.
make a plan. We can have a plan.
Yeah. You just text me the name of the place and I will check it out.
Yeah, sure.
So I can send some picture from my bar too. So you can see.
Absolutely. I
It's
guess
not,
you
it's
have.
not finished yet, but
We just
Alright.
moved here in this house.
we just lived here for 1 month.
Okay, so everything is new.
Yeah, everything is new and fresh. So the
Alright.
bar outside is gonna be nice because I'm gonna have music out there. I have a big screen TV out there and many things. Guitars.
Okay.
bass.
So rock and roll is still alive in Norway.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
In
I'm
the
living.
south-
I'm still living in the 80s.
Oh yeah, well, okay. Interesting. In the south of Sweden, it's getting tough. I must say, it's less and less places to listen to music and to have a drink like that. So it feels like it's dying pretty much at the moment. It's a bit sad. So
Yeah.
so nice to hear it's still good around you.
Yeah, it's no problem.
But not all Norway, you know,
So-
because it's not so easy either to find rock places here. I
No,
don't
it's
think so.
Yeah.
many people is closing.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so
It's
it's
just like disco and shit. I don't like that. So
yeah.
nothing for dance music and
And you know, actually, it's funny
Oh.
because when I moved to Norway, Mexican people or friends, Arlen, you're not afraid to move to Norway? And I say, why? Because it's black metal. People from Norway is
They're burning
satanic.
churches.
They're burning churches.
Satanic. You don't feel afraid to move with these people. I say, what? You're
they're
crazy.
killing each other and burn churches.
Yeah. You see they really made the picture is sent around the world. It's quite crazy and exaggerated, but
Yeah.
that's why it became such a legend.
Oh, it's insane.
But I
Oh.
think people have the image to see black metal dudes in the streets, you know, like
Yeah. At the supermarket.
Yeah,
never see any in the street, just in the concerts, you know.
I think they're everywhere in Norway.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess
Oh.
everybody is like this in Norway. Everybody
Yeah.
dress up like that every morning.
I think everybody do this, sleeping in coffins and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that gives me a lot of ideas for a video clip actually.
Ah, that's
Yeah, you can
good.
do that. Well,
Put a
That's some
Mexican dude and
inspiration. Yeah.
well, everybody in Norway is satanic.
Yeah.
So now you know.
now you know. You will see this video next time and say, he took our idea.
Now you have ideas for a song too.
Yeah, mostly for a video, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
I have a funny picture in my head.
That's cool.
So if you want a rock bar, it's in my house.
Yeah, but send me please text me the name after, and I will definitely
Yeah.
check it out
I will. I
because
promise.
it's really not so far. So yeah, why not sometimes?
Yeah.
From
Cool.
Göteborg is
just take the train, so
2.5 hours.
2 hours, 2.5 or something.
Yeah. Well, it's, I can even drive. I'm not bothered by that. I
Yeah.
like it.
You have,
Really? Yeah, we're talking serious. Really.
you have a garage,
Yeah.
no problem.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
Well, thank you so much. And something that you want to add to this interview, Swan, Hellion?
Well, thank you for having me once again, and if for the listeners, for everybody that listened to us, if you're a little bit curious about the music, if you don't know about us, please check it out. The album will be out the 25th of November,
Right.
and also hopefully see you soon on the road. We hope for the best.
Thank you so much.
That's nice.
And nice to having you in this interview.
Then we're gonna have.
Thank
then we're
you,
gonna
bro.
keep the contact and we'll see what's happened.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
100%.
very nice. So,
All right.
Thank you so much. And
Have a
very
nice day.
Yeah, you too. See ya.
Yes. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.